Hi everyone, Ashlyn Kiza YouTube channel. So I'm going to talk about the way I found out about how beer pong was invented. So me and my husband were just randomly picking out movies to watch, movies that we haven't watched for a long time because it's summer and there's been a couple storms here in Iowa where we live, and I think it was storming that night that we were picking out movies, so we decided to watch a movie and pick one out, and we picked out Neighbors, the movie Neighbors. So it cast Seth Rogen, and let me see like the date and stuff. I wrote it down. The cast is Seth Rogen, Zac Efron, Rose, Dave Franco, and it was made in 2014. So we started watching the movie, and then we were laughing and like talking about different scenes. And there's this part in the movie where like they were like talking about different ideas and stuff that they were having and talking about beer pong, and they Zac Efron, I believe it was the one talking at this time. I can't really remember exactly who it was, but he one of them was like, "Oh, yeah, beer pong. It was invented from playing ping pong on the ping pong table and stuff like that." And I'm like, what? Okay, I know, like, it would make sense, and you would think, oh, you should have common sense, Ashley, that beer pong was coming from ping pong. But I didn't have that common sense. I wasn't thinking about it, but it went into great detail on how, in the movie, kind of how it was invented. But I'm going to read you guys exactly what it says from the web about how beer pong was invented. So, beer pong. Uh, there's a game that they played at Dartmouth College in the 1950s when people were playing ping pong and left their cups on the table. And someone thought it would be a good idea to aim the ball at a cup, and then it became a drinking game. Then eventually, the ping pong paddles went away. The actual ping pong table was no longer used. Sometimes people still have a ping pong table and they use it, but like it became to where like any table, any fold out table or any coffee table that you had or whatever table was available, people started using. And so, the ping pong paddles disappeared, the ping pong table disappeared, and then essentially it just became a game where beer pong, where you just take your hands with the ping pong ball and try to aim it into a cup. And if you miss the cups, you have to take a drink, and that's how the drinking game became about. So essentially, the only thing left out of the ping pong table is the ball itself. Um, so yeah, pretty cool, pretty weird too. I guess like when you think about things like that, you don't take things literal. Like you don't think that a game like that actually came from playing ping pong just because we, people who play beer pong use the actual ping pong ball, because you would just think, oh no, it's just a game that people just made up, stacking the cups up and then taking a ball and throwing it in, and if you miss, then you drink. That's all you think about when you think about that. But it was actually invented when people back then were drinking and playing actual ping pong on a ping pong table, paddles, balls, everything. Makes me seem kind of stupid right now, but yeah, I didn't know that, and I thought that was pretty cool. So I thought I would let everybody know, since it's summertime and people are trying to come up with activities and stuff like that, to let people know where that came from. And you don't necessarily have to like drink alcohol or anything like that to play that game. When you're at a party and you don't drink, like me and my husband were sober, um, if you want to play that game, that drinking game, you can still play. But if they tell you to take a sip, you can take a sip of your pop or water or whatever drink that you have. So it's not necessarily just a game for like, drinking alcohol. But I thought about making the video because it's summertime. Summertime's fun. You want to come up with activities and things to do. And I thought it would be funny to share like the actual history of how the game beer pong was invented. But I will be on with another life topic.